Hello YouTube, this is Crossfire. Welcome to another tutorial on Unity 3D and Playmaker. Today we will be looking at a 2D platformer that we will be creating in Unity using Playmaker. So let's just get into it. This is a simple scene that I created in my project. So we need our scene views to be in 2D, but we will be using you know it's okay to use 3D models and 2D tokens. So you can go to the 2D mode and you can see that the camera is placed perfectly for the 2D views. So you can go to projection and set it to orthographic. So now you can go to add a 3D object and cube, or yeah, so this is going to be our cube. Let's name it platform. Yeah. So this is going to be our platform. I will tag it as ground. So tags are very important in this kind of game. So this will be in a smaller scale and it's bigger platform. Let's make it 6. Sorry for that. It's kind of disturbing. So I'll just go to 2D. You can press the 2 number, so you can go to 2D mode, and I actually moved it off the screen. Okay, you can blend it into the white surface. So I'll just make it a solid color and do it something like this, and I'll move this somewhere like that. And now we can kind of have, the first thing I'll do is go to add component and add anti-aliasing script so that it doesn't look that bad with sharp edges and stuff. So I will just add in that script, and that can be found in this effects package that comes with Unity. So let's create a cube. This is going to be our player, so I'll just name him player. And in this tutorial we will be looking at the scripting part, solely on the scripting part, but not on the visuals of the game. So I'll just tag him player, and we'll add a rigid body component, and we will rotation. For the rotation, we would fix almost all the positions. Rotations. We can use the Z rotation, but it would kind of be too complicated for the start. So I would just keep him here, and it looks clean. Yeah, so now we can go to our first FSM for the player, and I would call this movement. Yeah. So in this we would get axis. So the axis is going to be horizontal, and it's multiplied by 5. That should do the movement. So I'll just name it AD because we'll be controlling it by A and D, and I would just duplicate it, and this would be my vertical axis. which would be WS. Actually, I could experiment on something like this. I would kind of use WS in a different input than it is used in most of the platformer games. W is for jump. But we would be using space for jump, so W should be used for the ladder stuff. So we won't be using much of this vertical axis. We would form a new FSM for the other stuff. So I would name this input. So I would go to translate, and that would be on the on the x-axis. AD, and now if I hit play, it should first fall onto the ground and then we should be able to move. So that is cool. Nice effect. So we could actually use some good effect. So I'll just make this interesting. I will just go to GIMP and I'll show you something that could be used for particle effects. So I'll just go to console and clear all this stuff. Yeah, so this is the startup screen of GIMP, which is loading very slow. That sucks. Come on, GIMP, I need you. I need to create a particle system for the dust for the player, so we can actually not rely upon GIMP. We can even use it through a simple particle system. Otherwise, we can create an empty object and move it to the very bottom of the player and call this left, and this would be my right, so I'll just name it R. So what I would do is kind of add this trail renderer, yeah, which actually would give this dust kind of effect. So I would use a small value for it. Let's say something like this. Color should be black, kind of gray or something. Okay, so let's try this. This is kind of experimental, but it should be kind of cool. If I go, you can see that it kind of gives me that cool effect. This would be kind of looks cool, kind of looks pretty good. 0.38 or something. Let's keep it 0.5. Sorry for that. Yeah. So that was quick. I would just use some weird default particle or something. Let's try. And this should look good. Can I see something? Yeah, now it looks kind of good, but it's not that bad. Yeah, now it looks good. So I'll stick to this. Okay, I'll just copy this component and stop the play and paste it and clear this console. I don't know why it's kind of having serious issues. I mean, I didn't do any scripting error or something. So now let's just add a jump. We can delete the right. We can just call this trial. Then we can go to Playmaker and add a quick FSM, and I'll call this jumping. So in this, we would like to have an input state where we get the key down. Come on. Okay. Sorry for that. It's kind of disturbing. Send an event. I would say finished, and I would go to the second state where I actually do the jump, which is add force, which would be in the y-axis about 200 in the subspace, and we need a collision event with the ground so that it can go back to the first state. And we should tag this as ground, which we already did. So now if you can actually hit play and see, it should cover up the double jumping issue. So if I go and it kind of looks cartoonish, but it looks good. Maybe we should kind of go with the zero. Okay, that looks totally crazy. Yeah, this should look good. That's fine. Okay, so we were talking of this so that we cannot kind of double jump. Or we can actually place this somewhere around here so that it doesn't show the skeleton of the game development. So I'll just copy this transform and start the game and paste values, and now we will get back to a new FSM. We'll call this crouching. So in this we would kind of want to get access or something like that. No, actually there's no need of getting the access. We will just get a key down, which would be RS. So we will send an event finished, and when we finish we actually kind of scale the player to 0.5. That would be are crouching. So that is a new way of kind of crouching. So we say set scale, and this would be our y scale, and this would be YSCLE, and everything I would just copy this over to here, and I will just say ease float, and that would be done in a half second from its value, which would be 1 to 0.5. Float variable is y scale, and that's it. So when I actually leave my key, which would be get key up, and that would be S, it would go back to the first state, in which it would ease the float from 0.5, ouch, 0.5 to 1, and that's it. So it should look good right now. Okay, I hope it works fine. Looks good, but it kind of feels like sponge when you're playing it. This is cool, but it shouldn't take 0.5. Let's make it something like 0.1 or something, and the same to going back. Okay, this yeah, we'll do a get scale here and get the y scale, and we would use the float from 5 to 1. So that should fix the starting problem of our crouching FSM. Yeah, now that looks cool. Yeah, so this is kind of cool mechanism where you can use it to crouch on the platforms or something like that. We can add obstacles and stuff like that. So now that we have created our first platform, we can go ahead and make a simple level of it. So I'll just duplicate this, and here I'll be adding something like a crouching kind of thing, where you can only get past through crouching. So it will be something like here. Let's just test it out, but it is going to be easy for the player to get past. So we can't get past this. So that is really cool. Actually, the jump is a little bit too dull, so let's fix the jump. I'll do it 300. Yeah. So now I hope we can jump back to the first platform after we get down, or even upon this. Yeah, we can get upon this, but we don't want the player to kind of miss the crouching experience. okay, we have a bug, serious bug, just because we kind of gave this a ground tag. So now we can kind of add spikes to it. Let's add something like, sorry for the interruption. So this is our obstacle. So we will actually go back to GIMP and create a simple, kind of simple new thing. I'll just give it a resolution of 512, not that big actually, that's pretty big, something like that. So I'll just give it a 50 by 50, that's going to be fine. So I will need a simple, let's say, oh, that is kind of weird. Okay, so go to Windows, brushes, and these come on. Sorry for that. Actually, just kind of that, that is kind of a headache. You can directly find a you know, this in Paint, and actually that we don't have the alpha in Paint, so just go to paint.net. And in the meanwhile, I'll just demonstrate what exactly we are looking for. So this is the shape we need for the spikes right above this. So we will just give it this shape, and I'll save it to my projects and Unity, or just in the desktop, just make it as spike. Yeah. So having this spike saved, let's go back to paint.net and just open up our newly created spike, which would be in here in the desktop, and go to magic pan and just select the background and just hit delete, and then you have the alpha, just save it. Now that we have that, we'll go to project and just import our spike, which will be here, and the spike should be the sprite, and the sprite should be used here, and that should be scaled down. Okay, so this is going to be our place for the spike, and that looks good. So let's duplicate it. We kind of have a cool spike set ready to kill the player. And now we will just create an empty object. So into out, and then bring it out. spikes, and I'll just grant this to the spikes, and I'll save it as prefab, and I can just move it around or something like that. So this is going to be our basic obstacle in the level. So actually we should kind of give these a box collider. Yeah, box collider. And we need it to the middle because we are in 3D. So the center should be at 5, something like that. Let's take a look. So that is going to be our collision box. And now anyway we can reach the bottom of this. So that is going to be fine. So I'll just tag this as a new tag where I'll call them obstacles. Obstacles. So these obstacles are going to kill the player. So I'll go to spikes and then hit them obstacles and all the obstacles. Actually no need because it is combined. So you can hit apply to save the prefab, and you can add an FSM that says collision event. Whenever the player whenever the player collides with the spikes, it would send an event that would actually reset the game. So reset, restart actually. Yeah. So if I save it 2D, I'll just save it as 2D, and I hit play. Now you can actually see that when I jump onto the spikes, even if the collision is not precise, it would kind of hide the player. Yeah, so we have our game started and we have this cube and we can crouch, and there we have it. Okay, so we have the spikes working and you can see that this scene has become dull, and that is because we don't have uh, the baking for the scene. And we need to fix this kind of bug. You can see that right now I'm under this platform, but we should not be able to do this. So what we can do is kind of, I'll show you in a second. So first of all we will just go and get the lighting tab and stick it here, and okay, okay. I can see. Okay, I'll just turn off this for a second, and if I remove this and say build, it would build this you know, kind of light map for the scene. Now you can kind of, if you play it, now it should not give that error which has that dull light going on. So if I go to the spikes and die, you'll have the light again. So that is how we should fix it. And now we can focus on this bug fixing. So I'll go back, and I have a simple change. This is completely, you know, okay. Now let's go and fix this crouching bug that we see when we go under the obstacle right here. So that can be done by adding a quick FSM, and that says, okay, not an FSM, but we would just edit the crouching states. So you can see that it has a exit state, and we'll connect this to another state which would check whether the player is under something or not. So let's use a raycast. So this raycast would kind of start from the player, and it would shoot up. So direction would be positive on the y-axis, and we would debug this and use something black. So we would see what distance it would cover. So let's keep that 1 and just try. Okay, you can see that the line is the raycast thing. So we would check whether an object is hitting it or not. So let's say 0.5 or 0.8, and let's remove it, and let's tag this platform as an obstacle. Okay, not an obstacle, but let's tag it as something as like wall. So we would raycast and hit object, we would store it, and this object would say something like, we'll store it in a variable called object obj, and we would compare tag, and we would compare the obj tagged with obstacle with wall or not. If it is a wall, yeah, if it is a wall, then we would stay, and if it is not a wall, then it would go to the first state. So if it is false, then it would go to the first state, and this is it. So let's check whether this works or not. So let's go to this crouching state, And you can see that if I released my S key, but still it is in the crouch mode. So if I go outside, then it should have kind of, okay, it should keep on updating this compare tag. So let's kind of use this in the inspector and hit play. Then we'll check whether this basic variable is getting changed or not. If I go to this, and you know that I released it. Okay, now that I've released it, okay, let's say if it is true, then it will go back to state 2, which would be a new event. Let's say, let's call it back, and back would go back to the second state, and that should be fine. If it is a wall, then it will go back to the first state. Now it is not a wall. Why isn't it like checking for it? It's not hitting an object, so we should see whether did hit is also coming to action. So this would be a boolean. So if it hit something, then it would say hit would be true, and if it is not a true, then we'll do a bool test. So basically, if it hit something, then it would go back to the first state. Hit is true, then go back, and if it is not true, then yeah. So we know we not need the game object compare tag, maybe. So let's just test it. So I go back and I release it. Okay, we need to fix this first of all, because we need to get the scale, and set the scale from y so that it would transition from where it is started. So that would do the job. So if I go here, and you could use this here as well. So if it did not hit anything, it would let's test it. Yeah, this should work because okay, that's awkward. Okay, maybe because we added these. We should find something to replace this basic kind of script. If I press S, it would go to the crouch mode, and if I release it, it checks. And if I go out and if I press S, then it will go back. So this is cool, but not perfect because we need to come out and then still wait for that S key. Okay, so that should do for the trick. And now we should move on to something like creating enemies and stuff like that, or make further further basic stuff like this. Create something like a level, make this required, add a platform, something like this. Ouch. Okay, so this is what we wanted. Now it looks like a level, so if I hit play, it should be able to play as of a game. Okay, this might have, it doesn't have any visibility on it. So if I go down and then fit in this place, I jump up and then go back, I jump, I can't, that's hard, it's kind of hard. If I even miss a symbol, yeah, that is seriously a level. But the collider should be accurate, and that can be made if you edit them accordingly. You can see that the box collider is kind of too weird. You can move it off or something like that. Yeah, this should do good because we don't want the player to get irritated because of that. So I'll just copy this collider and stop play. And I go to this particular spike and paste the values. So now it shouldn't be any problem that the player should find it difficult to pass this particular. Okay, that looks kind of weird. Yeah, now it looks good. Okay, now it feels like a game. Now we can add some enemies and stuff. So maybe it is kind of a very long video. So I'll be covering this in my next episode. This is the basic kind of place to start off your 2D platforming game development. So I just kind of maximize it or something like that. Yeah. So we have this nice game that we made. Kind of cool looking cube with some really simple animations and stuff. It's not actually an animation, but it is script control. So you can add all, all the different types of things you can use for your game. So we should actually focus on making enemies and stuff, and fixing the camera, stuff like that should help you in making a better game. So this is Crossfire signing out. I will see you in my next tutorial for the same series. It's going to be uh, based on enemies and fixing some bugs that we have right here. So make sure you watch it and please subscribe to my channel. And this is going to be, I mean, this series is going to be long, of course, and I'll be focusing on art issues as well. We'll be creating art in GIMP. Obviously this is not the art that we want for any game, so we'll be focusing on making a prototype of something that we would like to hear from you, because this is for you. So I'll see you in the comment section as well. I would want some feedback about this and stuff like that, and stuff like how to improve the game and all. So this is Crossfire. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.